Hey guys, today's video I am going to work on, I've given it a lot of thought. It's been a while since it's been on video. We're going to work on my 1985 Chevy pickup truck, my short bed red C10. It's got a couple of problems that need addressing. Isn't it funny? A lot of my videos are either one, working on my office, or two, maintaining my own vehicles. It's crazy. The ignition switch quit working in it. Well, it's probably never worked right, and I just didn't know it until not too long ago. You can crank the truck up without the key. You can just reach up to it and hit the ignition switch. So I need to put a new ignition cylinder in that. And when I'm out playing around with the truck and I hit like 4,000 RPM or so, I noticed what sounds like a lot of rattling in the valve train. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a valve adjustment. I don't know who worked on that engine before. The guy I bought the truck from had some other person or shop do it, and they might not have adjusted the valves correctly. So I am going to adjust the valves and go from there. I mean, you got to do the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Adjust the valves, go from there. It could be, when they put the cam in it, they might not have put the right valve springs in it. I don't know. But to find out, I'll probably have to remove the heads and go that route. I don't want to do that route. I'm going to do something the simplest way. Start with the valve adjustment. I'm going to go to the shop and we'll see if that shop is warm. I turned the heater on in there. Hopefully it'll be a little warm in there. And yeah, let's remove some valve covers and see what we have. Okay, so I'm in the shop. Here's my 85 Chevy C10 short bed that I bought. Howard, do you know when I bought this thing? About a year and a half?
Year and a half, 2 years ago.
About a year and a half, 2 years ago. I did a video on it, getting it running again, because when I bought it, it was not running. I gave $2 grand for it, and well, the only thing wrong with it was it needed a carburetor, and someone installed the starter wrong. Oh yeah, they broke a bolt off in the block too. I had to drill out and re-tap the block. That was a ordeal. Something that can rear its head at any moment, because it was not a pretty job. Okay. So let's pop the hood and see what we've got. There we go. So we've got a 350 Chevy here. The lighting is terrible. 350 Chevy. And I don't know what intake it is, but it's like some sort of an air gap intake. Got full length headers. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That don't look good.
Well, I'm glad that didn't I'm gonna have to strap that down. I'm going to remove the valve covers one at a time. Really simple. This valve cover has these really cool I don't want to call them wing nuts, but they're kind of like wing nuts. Pretty simple. You just undo them by hand.
T-handle?
I mean, it's a T-handle. Look, okay, nuts. They're nuts. Now, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of debris that I got to worry about pulling the valve cover off, but if you have one that you're doing, take a look and make sure there's no trash up there. something that'll fall down when you go to do the valve adjustment. Wait a minute, that's not roller rockers. It doesn't have roller rockers. My bad. I thought it had roller rockers. Why did I think they had roller rockers? And this is walking off of it too. Alright, well, I'm going to fire this up and I'm going to listen to see if there's any ticking or anything. And in fact, I'll crank it up without putting the other valve cover on. Sometimes, Howard was mentioning something about it a second ago, sometimes you can run these engines and the oil doesn't squirt everywhere. It doesn't make a huge mess. Other times, you got oil flying everywhere. Another thing you can do is, if you have tin foil, you can cover this end of the rocker right here with tin foil, and it keeps the little oil hole there from squirting oil all over the place. So either tin foil or cutting a hole in the valve cover. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to crank it up, and Howard's going to yell at me if it starts squirting oil all over the place. Right?
That's it.
All right. Best sign. Okay, so I guess I'm going to find what size tools we need for this, and we're going to unlock the Allen bolt in there, and we're going to back out on that nut until we hear loud ticking. Then we tighten it up where the ticking goes away. When you do that, then you go a quarter turn after the ticking goes away. Then that valve is set. You just move on to the next one. I'm going to set the idle a little bit higher than this. And yeah, we'll be setting valves in no time. So I've got some tools here to make my adjustments. Let's crank it back up, see what we got. Crank it. Come on, man. Pay attention, listen for the noise. Why is it not doing it? Too much, man. Oh, there we go. They're over adjusted, dude. So you hear the clicking, that's noise. Do that, and then you go a quarter turn, or wait, half turn. Whoever installed this over tightened them. Whoever installed the cam and stuff. This one started ticking. Dang it. Why'd it do that? I had it adjusted. Compared to that, I wonder if I have a lifter that's failed. You ever seen one come apart? Let's just lock this one down right there for right now, and we'll come back to that one. That one shut up, so we're going to go half turn. And we're going to lock it down. Something more drastic. Man, I bet you I've got a lifter that's exploded on the top. Judging from what I've seen so far, I've got some serious problems, possibly. And also, whoever put these heads on and cam in and adjusted the valves did a terrible job, because some of them are definitely out of adjustment. Other thing, I think I've got some lifters that have some problems. A couple of the rockers are way higher above the one next to them, which makes me very afraid here. So I'm pretty sure what I've got is failed lifters. So far, 2 of them. Now they're not collapsed, they're still working, but there's a retainer clip in the top of the lifter itself. I'm pretty sure that clip has come out. That's why I'm backing it out, and it's not clicking whenever I back it out too far. So the correct thing to do is to replace the lifters. That would involve remove the intake and replacing all the lifters and doing the valve adjustment all over again. That's probably the correct thing to do, and I should probably do it. I don't want to. I want to just stop what I'm doing right now and I gotta fix it right. And it's not gonna be in this video because I don't have any of the parts. Oh, is there something else I can do, dude?
I have no idea.
Gosh. Well, this is a heck of a way to end a video. It's not over yet. But I guess I'm done working on this thing. I'm gonna have to order some lifters. I don't want to.
But you gotta.
I got to. I guarantee you what happened was the valves were not adjusted right. And it's been driven around all this time, even before I got it, with incorrect adjustment. And it's probably busted the retainer on the lifter. Because looking at the extreme height difference between this one, look, it's loose again, and this one, that's what it's going to be. So now I'm going to have to remove the intake and replace all of the lifters. And I've been hearing a lot of bad people complaining about parts quality. That makes me want to see if my buddy at the parts store has new old stock lifters for the quality. I know that all parts have a shelf life, but
maybe it's different. The specific part doesn't matter.
Tell you what, man, I'm upset now. I thought this was going to be an easy video. It was going to be in and out. Bing, bang, boom. Done. Well, I'm going to find something else to do, guys. See y'all in a second. So I've been going through this. So I've been thinking long and hard about this. I want the thing fixed right. I'm going to have to get new lifters. Got to do that. And I was talking to Howard here. I'm like opening up a can of worms with this. I should have never started to adjust the valves on this thing, because all I've done is just uncovered all kinds of stuff that I could have probably driven years without messing with. But now that I've messed with it, I'm gonna have to do something. Another thing is number 2 cylinder on the exhaust. If you look at that rocker, you see the rocker is like halfway off the valve. It is barely touching the valve stem. Just the very edge of that valve stem is in contact with the rocker. I think someone has drilled the stud a little bit off. That's the only thing I can come up with. It looks like someone has put, that's what they've done. That's what they've done. The rocker, the studs, the rocker studs, I think they're, y'all tell me if I'm right or wrong, I think they are 3/8 studs from the factory. Someone has put oversized studs in this head to handle the high lift of the 500 lift cam in this thing. So they were doing things right, but they did a lot of things wrong. They drilled out that bolt, or the hole, and they didn't get it centered. That's what they did. They didn't get it centered. So that head is ruined. I mean, sure, you can probably weld it up, drill it out again, and put another stud in it, but it's never gonna be right. And are those good heads? I don't know. Maybe I ought to look into casting numbers that are on it and see if they're smog heads or what. So I'm gonna look into that, but I might just bite the bullet on this one, go online, look for some new heads, some new lifters, roller rockers, the whole 9 yards.
And get it done right.
And get it done right, because I want it to be right. I'm gonna see if I can find any numbers on these heads, and I'll be right back with y'all, and I'll tell y'all what's up. Right here is the casting number on the head. I looked it up. Howard helped. These heads were produced 1971-72. They are 350 heads. The chamber size is 74 cc's. That's a big combustion chamber. They were produced with both intermediate and street performance. Valve sizes are 194 intake, 150 exhaust. And high performance Z28 Corvette valve sizes, 202 intake and 160 exhaust. So I don't know what size the valves are, if it has two different size, two different applications here. The specific valve size must be measured to confirm which version you have. Used in various models, including the Corvette, Camaro Z28, Nova, and the Chevelle. The guy told me they were Corvette heads. I don't know if that's true or not. These are considered a good heavy-duty casting for street performance head and are known to respond well to porting, making them a valued head for period-correct restorations or mild performance builds. Okay, but 74 cc heads. I want 64. Let's go do some shopping. Let's go to the office. I'm about to show Howard. I'm going to educate Howard on Charlie Murphy's True Hollywood Stories with Rick James in it. Oh, I love that Comedy Central skit. It's hilarious. I don't want to poo-poo on Jegs. That was an issue I had. I'm going to check with Summit. So I'm getting here on Summit, and I'm going to put in SBC cylinder heads. Let's see what we got. No. So Flowtech 180cc small block Chevy cylinder heads. 202, 160. I don't know if I want aluminum. Let me see what cast iron heads they have. There's nothing wrong with aluminum. I'm perfectly fine with aluminum, but I kind of like cast iron still.
Yes, sir. What's your part numbers?
So it's a small block Chevy, of course. The part number I'm looking at are the Brodix heads. Part number 1021004.
IK180 package for $1339.99. Should I have those in stock? Let me see. Yeah, they come as the pair. Yes, sir. We got those.
Yep.
All right, let's get this on your ticket. Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, I'm ready.
The other is I found Comp Cam's lifters. Part number CCA-84000.
You said 84000?
Yes, sir. Oh, 000-16. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hydraulic lifters for $125.95. Should I have those in stock?
Yep.
Get those on your ticket.
That's it that I've found. I'm hoping that'll be everything apart from finding a head gaskets and intake gasket and all that stuff. Do y'all have a top end kit?
Yeah, let's check it out. Let's see.
Not unless you want to give me a discount for being a YouTuber.
You don't, okay.
For a shout out.
So let me get you a little. Okay. We'll see what we can do. I mean, you never know.
I've only got 100, just over 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, $1,621.46. I need a sponsor. Well, it's dinner time. I am getting out of here. I will see y'all later. Sponsor. I went to bed last night and I just could not sleep good. I have got to know what's going on underneath that intake. I'm going to pull the intake off, look at the lifters, and see if I do indeed have two bad lifters on the passenger side of the engine. Another thing I've got to see is if it's got aftermarket roller lifters in it, like if it's got a roller cam, because I ordered flat tappet. I need to find out if I need to order the roller lifters. So I'm going to pull off the intake, carburetor, some of the front accessories, and get down in there and just verify that I've ordered all the parts right, and to help my curiosity. You know, I want to see what's going on under there. So let's pull this stuff apart and see what we've got. Okay, so I haven't looked yet, but I'm about to find out. I'm pretty confident. And yes, it is exactly what I said. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, we have 3 down one side. The lifters are coming apart. I've never seen it happen before, but it just kind of made sense. So I'm glad I'm here doing this, because it needs it. So what do I do now? I wait for the parts that I ordered yesterday. They'll be here Wednesday or Thursday. So I need to make sure that I'm here at the shop, hanging out, waiting for delivery. So it'll be a few days until I get back on this truck, because I don't have any parts. It's Sunday, I got to be back at work tomorrow. I'm gonna start editing this video now so I can have it like uploading. Well, you know, like getting it ready for the rest of the week. Yeah, wow, I was right. Okay, well, next shot will be hopefully parts in hand, ready to tear the heads off and replace lifters, heads. I might go with another intake. I don't know what brand intake that is. Let me see. It's pretty dirty. It appears to be a no-name intake. It is a dual plane. It doesn't seem like a bad intake. I'll look around and see if I have anything better. Kind of like the high rise on that. So goodbye heads, since the lifters are messed up. All right, so special delivery. Got some cylinder heads here. FedEx is just leaving. There they go right now. Appreciate it. So now I can put some cylinder heads on my truck, but unfortunately they didn't bring everything. So I guess that's it for this video, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. Next video will be me getting this truck running and driving, because all the parts didn't show up. So what you gonna do? All right, got a friend that just pulled up. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all later. Happy Father's Day, Dad.